Welcome to another edition of Networking Know-How. I'm so glad you're here. I'm here outside my mom's house, just running a bunch of errands. I've had a day. I've had a day. How about you? How's your day been? Get up and chat. Let me know how your day's been. Has it been a typical hump day where there's been a couple of challenges? Are you having a full plate day, as I call them, where your plate is really full? Or are you having an amazing day? Share and chat, and let's see what we can do today to raise our vibrational energy. And we haven't connected yet. I'm Laura Merlando, the Stress Commando, and I am the founder and CEO of Down and Dirty Networking. And every Wednesday afternoon, I go live so that I can help share a tip or some insights that you can network more stress-free, like we do in our virtual online community. And see, the thing that makes us different here at Down and Dirty Networking is that we are 100% relational networking. And that's about having meaningful conversations to learn from and about someone to build lasting and authentic relationships. There are no 30-second commercials, there are no sales pitches. So it is truly about having conversations. And that's the topic of today that we're going to dig into. So make sure you get up and chat, and I'll make sure I can see us. I have everybody here. Hey, I see people watching live. Hi, I'm glad you're here. And for those watching on replay, I'm glad you're here too. So today we're going to talk about unlocking the power of conversations. Now, in typical networking, when you're talking about traditional networking, what most people dread as a chore sometimes, it's all about, hi, my name is, here's my 30-second commercial, and buy my stuff. It's about transacting leads, maybe contacts. It might be transacting business. It could be transacting jobs and promotions if you're looking for a job, or if you're at a company mixer, you're trying to, schmooze, as it were. That's how I thought and had always thought about networking. And what I realized is there's actually another type of networking. And it's one where I didn't feel so much of a chore, I didn't feel so spammy, and I didn't feel so salesy. And that's relational networking, which is what we do here in Down and Dirty Networking. That's what I've been training on, going on, oh gosh, it's been multiple years at this point. But this is what you need to pay attention to, regardless of which networking methodology you subscribe to, whether you're more traditional networking or you're more relational networking. What I will tell you is the power of conversations. Now, as an introvert, it's difficult. It's an energy spend sometimes to have conversations with people when you're trying to memorize a 30-second commercial. But if you really try to connect and you truly, truly want to be curious about someone and you leverage in questions, this is what starts to unlock the conversation. Because number one, just ditch the pitch. Ditch the pitch. That's my number one tip. Go into a conversation where you're not going to pitch anybody. You're going to get curious. So ditch the pitch. Number two, get curious, ask questions. And number three, really listen actively. Now, this is true in person or virtually. But there's a piece of this that I've been having a lot of conversations about lately, both with my marketing clients inside my AI community, but also within Down and Dirty Networking. It's the power of conversations. And that's one of the things that I hear back from our members is that they love the fact that we're all about conversations. There's no pitch. We've ditched the pitch. There's no, like my friend says, there's no pitch slapping. It's about getting curious about people. And what I find is that though people can subscribe to this and they like this, why is it that we all, me included, abandon this when we're connecting virtually? Whether it be in text, whether it be in social media, whether it be in DMs, in posts, we still have that buy my stuff mentality in the way that we're communicating, whether we're posting offers online or we're, blasting out offers in DMs. We're still in that pitch mode. So ditch the pitch and go for conversations. I just actually was submitting some information to a reporter on this very topic, on how you can leverage conversations more so than anything else in your marketing. It's no more billboard advertising. It's about having a conversation online, just like we're having a conversation here, right? Get up and chat, talk to me, tell me more about it. Get up and private message me. What are your thoughts about the power of conversations and how do you open them up? What I have found is that conversations unlock potential. They unlock potential for increased vibrational energy, because I always feel better when I've had a great conversation. They unlock potential for ideas and opportunities. And you just never know where you're going to be able to bless someone with an idea or expertise that you have on something that they're saying. So I already told you today's been a day. As I'm hanging out, for those that know, I'm a caregiver for my mom, and it's been a full plate day. And with the weather being crazy here, we had a 50-degree weather swing. It was 50 degrees warmer than it was yesterday than it was today. So it's a little bit crazy. So my body tends to not react real well to that. So I have felt the vasopain is really high. So my energy is really, really low. So today I want to really invest in high vibrational energy activities. So being here with all of you is definitely one of those things. But earlier today, I had a conversation with someone, and it was fantastic. We really got to know each other. We had a purpose that we were talking about. It was a meeting. It was a big celebration call. So I was really excited about that. But what's so fascinating is I learned something about her because she learned something about me. Something that I said resonated with her. She goes, "Oh my gosh, we need to have another conversation." And it just took us off to a tangent a little bit to get to know each other. It made things more meaningful. And we've already agreed we're going to have additional conversations. Additionally, I've been going back and forth with a couple people today in direct message on some different ideas and projects that we're talking about. We've been having a conversation and a couple giggles too, because what's the point if you can't laugh? These conversations have unlocked a whole bunch of potential. And one of the ones was an idea that I got on the phone call that I was telling you, the celebration call. And I was like, you know what? I know I have a full plate, but I haven't really looked at what I could contribute to some of the reporter requests that I look at for articles. And lo and behold, in my inbox, I went ahead and I just scanned and sure if the first one was one that I could contribute to. And poof, I was able to knock that out. That's the article I was just telling you. I was going back and forth with a reporter. Now, that opportunity would not have been there. It wouldn't have been in my purview had I not had a conversation and been open to learn from them and about them. I had no intention of getting anything from it, but I was like, you know what? They're trying to push me and stretch my comfort zone. This is a good thing. I might as well just say yes and lean in and see what's happening. I can always say no. It doesn't have to be permanent, but let me just see what's possible. And look at, boom, in my inbox, there it was. What you focus on expands. And when you're open to possibilities, you're open to opportunities, you're open to give. And like I said in this conversation, I was able to give some perspective on things that I'm going through that can really help the other person I was talking to, and even in social media. So I want to encourage you to ditch the pitch. I want to encourage you that networking, if you are focused on relational networking, it is about meaningful conversations. Get curious, ask questions, and be open to having conversations with anybody in your day. You will be surprised how much better you feel, how much higher your vibrational energy is, and you will be surprised what you might learn along the way, something that you really needed. My mom has her hospice nurse come over, and I always enjoy having a conversation with her because I learned something new about her, but I also learned something new that can help me be a better caregiver for my mom. So you never know. And yes, my vibrational energy is always higher after I've had those conversations. So unlock the power of conversation and at your office with coworkers, people that you don't normally connect with in your day, on social media. And yes, of course, anytime you're at an event, whether it be a networking event that is more traditional focus or a networking event that is a relational focus. All right, get up and chat. Let me know what you think. I'd love to have you join this conversation and let's continue it offline. I think it's really important. Share with me how you've unlocked the power of conversations, or if you're thinking, oh my gosh, I'm still stuck, let me know. Hey, Laura, drop the word stuck and I'll give you some of my best tips and some of my best questions to get you unstuck. Because that's the point, right? We want you to be networking stress-free like we do here in Down and Dirty Networking in our online community. All right, I see people watching live. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being here in front of my mom's house. And stay tuned. If you need more tips and tricks for networking, like I said, drop the word stuck and I'll make sure I'll get that to you. But one of the things you can do is take a look at our YouTube channel. We have various networking videos and playlists available for you. It's the Down and Dirty Networking YouTube channel. If you'd like some other tips and inspiration, check out our LinkedIn and Facebook pages for Down and Dirty Networking, and you're going to see a whole bunch of different tips, quotes, and resources that will help you network more stress-free like we do in our virtual online community. And as always, you can always direct message me and I'll be happy to help you personally or direct you to one of the resources that we have available. All right, thanks so much for watching and stay tuned. I go live every Wednesday afternoon for Networking Know-How, sometime between 3:30 and 5:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, depending on my schedule with my mom and my energy level. So wishing you so much energy and joy and increased vibrational networking. And until next week, happy networking.